What's good, internet? My name is Attack Slug. Welcome back to WWE SmackDown. Here comes the Fiend, Las Vegas, Nevada, with the new faction, the Power Trip, consisting of the Fiend, Scott Steiner, Chris Jericho, and Victoria. Let's see what brings us. Also, I have enough points to challenge The Rock. So, the Power Trip is currently occupying the ring. It looks just like last night. We, the Power Trip, have come to see this wonderful crowd tonight. Holler if you hear us. Let me introduce to you guys, first, the toughest man in the beardness, the Ayatollah of rock and roller, Chris Jericho. And me, Big Papa Pump, you all know me, of course. Freakzilla, if you will. And she is not here, but Victoria is with us as well. And the best damn wrestler in this industry. Wait a minute. That's right. It's Vince McMahon. He's still mad at the Fiend for what happened on SmackDown. Like, why, Vince, why? He don't look too happy, do he? The boss is here. Him. You've certainly started to show something very interesting. Everyone is talking about your faction. You guys are quite impressive. But who gave you permission to go off on your own and create this faction? The WWE is mine. I'm the power that controls everything. So I will show you my power. Because you just can't have something successful without the McMahons butting their heads into our storyline. Vince looked a bit irritated with the new faction. I can't imagine what he's going to do. I bet he's already got something planned out. That's Vince for you, though. Great boats. I think because I'm currently in a feud, that means I cannot challenge The Rock. I'm going to try, though, but I'm pretty sure I can't. So, easy E. I'm the hardcore champion. Give me a shot at the title. Nope. Sorry. But, as a reminder, I have 70 SP. As long as that stays above 70 when this storyline is over, I can challenge The Rock. So, thanks, Eric. But also, I can talk to Trish. What happened to Triple H? Triple H is just gone, and now here's Trish Stratus. I'm looking for some satisfaction. What do you want? What? Test? Okay. TNA. Test and Albert. You know, Trish, I was watching your match the other night. You were there in your bra and panties, etc., etc. Yeah, we get it. And at the pay-per-view, she wasn't on pay-per-view, what the hell? I mean, you just look like such a woman. And I'm sure you saw my match and my testicles. I mean, just being in the ring makes me feel like such a man. And I was wondering that maybe, just maybe, you'd, get together tonight? Back away from Trish. Test. Thank you, him. Who the hell do you think you are? You've gotten in my way for the last time. I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay, sure. Anyhow, what's up? We're here, fighting Test. Welcome to Wednesday. I am exhausted from a very long Tuesday of doing videos, Xbox unboxings, filling pixels, you know, all that good stuff. Happened yesterday, and it was a long day. It was a very, very long day. So, you know, run on this treadmill here. And yes, but we did have the announcement, as was announced they were going to have on Tuesday evening, the AEW Games announcement. And I have some, I guess, reactions to what they did and said and chokes I'm on the concrete with that. First and foremost, their console game is going to be made by Yuke. As I said, if they wanted to have a game out soon, it was going to have to be Yuke, because making a game from scratch takes a couple of years, and we already knew that Yuke last year announced they were going to have a new team working on a new game. So it kind of had to be them to have it out in any kind of near fashion, like, you know, next year or so. That, to me, is the least surprising thing of that whole bit of beardness. Now, they did show some very brief footage there, which looked super early. And the most shocking thing in that whole presentation was, hey, we got the guy who directed games like No Mercy and Def Jam and, you know, was involved in the Aki beardness back when they were killing it in the wrestling game industry. But the question is, what has he done since, like, Def Jam? Like, since that era of wrestling games? Like, I have no idea what he's been doing since then. So I guess that's going to be interesting. But certainly, that dude knows how to make that kind of game for that era, right? So that's promising with him in charge and Yuke's making the game. As much as folks will crap on Yuke's, they made it this game. Like, they know how to make games that are beloved and are good wrestling games, right? They made Day of Reckoning. Those are fine, right? So, certainly, tap, test, tap. It's not like they can't make good wrestling games. And not being married to the 2K franchise might just let that happen. Hopefully. I'm not going to guarantee it, but hopefully. The Fiend versus Batista, your current world champion. Also, Test, who just got tapped out, now fights RVD, and of course he loses because the Fiend beat him up. Then we have our tag team, Steiner and Jericho versus Shawn Michaels and Lance Storm. And the winner is our tag team. The faction is dominant, so let's go fight Batista, the Manimal. This pit of danger. Okay, so the game, like, what they showed clearly was very much a, like, here's what we want it to be, but it's still super, super early, and it is a very highly stylized version of, you know, that art style, so not a realistic wrestling game, so more in line with an All-Stars type thing, which I'm fine with, because if it plays like a No Mercy, but is more modernized, that sounds pretty good to me. If they can pull it off. Right, that's kind of the thing. Like, if you made a more modern Day of Reckoning with the guy who made No Mercy, that'd be cool. Like, I'd be down for that, right? And also, a return of intergender wrestling. So, that hasn't been the case in these games for quite some time. But, yeah, so I am, like a lot of things, cautiously optimistic. Will it be the best in class? I mean, again, as I said yesterday, the day before, best in class is a low bar for wrestling games, because they've been bad for a long time. But that wasn't the only thing that they announced there in that AEW deal, right? Their much rumored and also already trademarked mobile game is going to be their GM mode mobile game, right? So I don't think that precludes their console game from having a GM mode, but that game on phones will be out first, because obviously it's easier and cheaper to get out a phone game than it is to get out a console game. So that also, looking forward to that and seeing how that plays, and if they are as invested in that and how that gameplay mode should work, that's going to be exciting. But also, they announced a third game and also a mobile game, and it's going to be a casino-themed game with slots and blackjack and poker and roulette. And I guess the question there, being that it is going to be a mobile game, is that will there be real money involved, and how do the IAPs work? How does the monetization work for that thing? Because look, we know how phone games go, right? We know. So it is certainly important to be cautious on how they're going to potentially monetize these phone games. Like, I'm not... Oh no, Earl Hebner! I'm not as concerned with the GM mode game. I would hope they would just say, hey, it's $5 or whatever. Like, that would make sense to me. But if they do the usual mobile game, we're going to make a bunch of money on it type thing, that could be less exciting. Less exciting. But overall, I thought, hey, pretty good for what they've announced. Even if it all looks pretty early. I don't have any issues with that. I'm not planning on doing a separate video on my reactions to that, because honestly, they kind of didn't show a whole lot. So I just be sitting here saying the same thing that I'm saying here in this video. But if they end up doing good, man, like, I want it to be good. I need good wrestling games here for this channel to survive. Like, seriously. So, hopes are up, but we'll see. Yeah, you're going down, Big Dave. You're going down. Thumbs down on Batista. 1. Oh, really, Batista? Really, Batista? Fiend gonna get ya. And then pinfall. And that's going to be all she wrote. I'm once again pinning the current World Heavyweight Champion. The Fiend deserves a shot, is what I'll say. And that casino game should be out this winter. So, first, soon, we'll see. The Rock and Goldberg and Rob Van Dam are here. What the hell is this? Right after the match. Who's behind this? Vince. 3-on-1. What a cheap tactic. Where's Steiner? Where's Jericho? Hey, look who it is. Oh, great. Don't cross the boss. Seriously, just don't do it. That was a sample of my power, him. I own WWE. I am the great Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I have all the power in this industry. And now, my faction, the corporation. What you've got is a joke compared to us. We have The Rock. A new faction is born, and Vince has their back. It's going to become an intense rivalry, like we've never seen before. But who is their lady? Who do they have on that side? Trish? Jazz? I have 72. And I can't get a shot at The Rock right now. So, you know. I guess we'll do one more. I'm exhausted, but I guess we'll do one more. In theory, I should have a PS5 tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Waiting on hearing from Walmart.com on that. But him has a private bus. Let me in. The Power Trip Express is here. Must have paid a fortune for that bus. How is Vince going to compete with a bus? I mean, he'll smash it, because, you know, wrestling. Much like the DX bus got exploded. Back when they had the money to make that happen. I can't believe Vince is backing those guys. I'm not worried, though. We are still the most dominant faction in the WWE. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Victoria. Again, not the lady to mess with. Go back and listen to that theme song. That was Nicki Minaj. Facts. It's time to play the game. Triple H is a mystery. What's up, man? What's the matter? You don't look too good. You still training? Been doing my thing. How about you? Are you kidding me? You know me. Stakes and weights. I'm the game. I'm always that damn good. Your hair looks terrible, game. Like, this whole face thing is not really working for me. Keep hitting the gym, though, man. Then you'll start looking as good as I do. Thanks, Triple H, for the vote of confidence. No SP either way. Okay, look, I'm not trying to anger the cerebral assassin. That's not smart. Am I on the card tonight? Yes, tag team match. Fiend and Jericho versus The Rock and RVD. Also, Booker T and Triple H. What do we got? The game is that damn good. Victoria versus Trish Stratus. And... Uh-oh. What is this? Trish attacking fiercely. Trish is in the corporation. I saved you from Tess, Trish. Come on. What's up with that? What's up with that? Uh-oh, these factions is getting intense. It's getting intense and alarming. One of a kind indeed. Anyhow, it is Wednesday, which means we have AEW and NXT tonight. AEW is going to have Penta versus Phoenix again for, I'm not sure why, because they're a tag team, but that first match was amazing, so sure, why not? Going to be a good match, but it seems like it's being done for just because it was a good match. Like, there's no real reason, I guess, story-wise, which is weird to me, but whatever. And NXT is going to have Gargano defending against a mystery opponent, right, of his choosing, to hopefully break his streak of winning a belt and then losing the first title defense. Much like Sasha Banks, Gargano has that same curse, right? So I would imagine he'll choose, like, you know, Maverick or somebody to easily beat in there. Wouldn't surprise me. But that is that. And then a rumor that they perhaps want to rehire No Way Jose. And I'm like, of all the names that you released from that big batch of releases, that's the name that you want to bring back? No Way Jose? Alright, sure. Why not? So that is the news and the rumors for today. and what's going on at the current time in the wrestling business industry. Death Valley Driver getting Fiendy. Getting Fiendy. Come on in, Jericho. You beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. In the same night. That happened. Factual. And nobody else can take that from you. Anyhow, we're going to taunt here and put away the Great One. He will be not so great, according to The Fiend. Die, Rocky, die. Even if he did beat Eric Rowan in 8 seconds at WrestleMania in his last match. So, you know, that happened. I'll take it. Foot under the rope, I'll take it. And after the match, we attack them. Because we're in a faction war. Because of course you would attack them. That's right. Die, Rocky, die. Taken out. Abso-positively, lootly. And there we go. Ref can't stop it. They're going to town on The Rock, the current IC champion. Taz. What up? Sloppy Shop. Hey, him. Next month, an event in Manchester. Are you interested in being a part of it? Nah, I'm good. Well, I see. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe next time. I've already done that UK tour once, and Rikishi attacked me, so I'm alright. I'm good. Been there, done that. Anyhow, that's it for Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will hopefully also have a PS5 unboxing video tomorrow. Fingers crossed, we shall see. But I'm a tax slug. See you then, see you next time, and I'm out.